Hey everyone, how you guys doing? I'm gonna tab into Minecraft in like a minute here. Just setting up a couple things first. You guys hear me? Or can you hear me good, at least? Cool beans. How's everyone this morning? Or this afternoon, we're depending on where you are in the world. I'm pretty good. I just woke up and ate breakfast and jumped down here. Oh man, why does Minecraft always switch my frickin' controls on me? It gets old. I don't even know what to bind this to, because I'll just do that. Hit return. So am I. Alright, let's see if I can. I'm really far out here. If I end up finding a base, it's probably going to be a pretty cool build, so I'm really hoping I find something today. Otherwise, you guys are just going to be watching me fly through the nether trying to... Trying not to get killed, although it's really hard to die on this server in lava because of god apples. Speaking of which, I should probably eat one just in case server legs out while I fall into the lava. Where are you on 2B right now? Are you like out, are you near spawn, or are you out like building your base or something? You don't have to tell me your location. I just mean, what are you up to? And poopy. There's a path through. I was like, I don't know if there's a path through here. Yeah, the elusive dupe stash. The best thing you can do is, the rule of thumb used to be to go out 100k and start looking, but so many people do that now, you're probably want to go out to like 200, 300k and start looking. And it's tedious, you gotta spend a lot of time searching normally, but you'll eventually hit a dupe stash that sets you for life. That, or, you know, if another dupe becomes public, just obviously take advantage of it. That's pretty much what I did. Is when I started playing, there was a very easy donkey dupe that anyone could do, and because of that I was able to get a couple kits of gear and dupe everything I needed. But obviously that's not a convenience that's obviously not a convenience that is always doable on the server. So yeah, I'd go like 200, 300k out and Just start zigzagging around the world. Use the search function for shulkers and chests, and the dungeon chests are obviously going to show up, but it's pretty easy to tell the difference between a dungeon and a dupe stash. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, you can still find them really close to spawn. It's just there's a higher chance that they've been touched by another player, obviously. Server's been up for 11 hours. Got a big tunnel and project ahead of me, it looks like. Different block. My inventory is full of garbage. I shouldn't say it's full of garbage, it's just full of stuff to make sure I can fly for a long ass time. Oh wait, what's... Oh, I'm like, wait. I put that obsidian block down. Freaking tricked myself. I can tell I haven't been awake too long. If I even think about that. Thought I just seen a fucking obsidian someone else placed. Pretty sure these chests haven't yet. No one's touched stuff, so this is not gonna say new territory, but no, stuck around and explored, which means really not worth hanging out. Come on, terrain. And load terrain, I believe in you. Find myself into another dead end. Yeah, I did. I was like, what the heck happened there? Yeah, the server's lag, it's there. It's not the easiest to deal with, but this I've dealt with way worse than today, so definitely easier than the other day when I was playing. Blocks are breaking. The other day when I was trying to play, I didn't even break blocks. That's when you just like ask yourself what you're doing. Looks like the dogs are barking. There has to be. I want to keep hitting dead again. Oh, did I just lose my flight sound? Yeah, I lost my flight sound. Maybe it'll come back when I land again. Ah. Oh. Oh, there it goes. There's the sound back. Hmm. Let me know if the stream is like stuttery or the quality's bad, and I'll adjust it. I'm still getting you, or I still haven't really like fine-tuned my settings for streaming on YouTube yet. digging pretty much. I've made it longer than I did a couple days ago when I streamed down here. Well, this time I got DCed and couldn't get back on because my prio queue disappeared. How you doing, Captain Jack? Oh. Falling out of the skies. It's fun part of 2B. Well, the first tip I would give anyone is to get a shulker full of XP potions and a couple elytras because it makes it 1,000 times faster. Second tip, I'd say go at, I personally would recommend going 200k or more out so you can find a big dupe stash. But, like, obviously if you don't have an elytra and everything already, the best thing to do is, go like 10k from spawn and hope to find someone's temporary dupe stash. Which they exist, it's just there's a higher chance that another player's already picked through it and there's not gonna be nothing good in there. I am flying using impact. What am I on? 4.9.1. And the way I fly is I toggle it on and off because you can't fly up with Elytra Plus on. But if you toggle it off when you're flying, you can go up for a little bit and then just turn it back on. Ran into it. Oh, I get myself cornered. So yeah, like, if you don't have an elytra and everything, then do that first. And then the third tip is with your hacked client, there's typically a search search hack that highlights specific blocks and draws tracers to them. And then I just turned that on for shulkers and chests, because I mean, like, it's gonna still show chests from dungeons and fortresses and everything, but you can tell the obvious difference. Oh, nice. Yeah, my channel like has grown quite a bit. I like stopped making 2B videos for quite a while. I just like I didn't get like burnt out or nothing. I started playing World of Warcraft, and I just really didn't do anything but play World of Warcraft, cuz I mean, there's a reason why it has the nickname World of Warcraft, and it's not cuz like it's addictive. It's just there's always something you can be progressing towards in that game. I mean, it's kind of like Minecraft. I mean, you're either progressing to build a bigger build or something. Because I've for some reason never bought Future Client. I don't know why, but in all honesty, in situations like this, I prefer Impact. But if I was flying down the highway, I definitely would wish I had Future. That, and I haven't tried out Kami Blue, so I actually need to download it. I've just been, like I said, I've been playing WoW a lot. No, I'm not Hungarian. I'm American. I live in the US of A. Wherever, where we're the greatest country and the least greatest country simultaneously at the same time, depending on who you ask. Does the Sail Hack Elytra Fly work pretty good? Yeah, Sail Hack came out like when I was like focused on World of Warcraft and wasn't really jumping on here. Like, I didn't play on 2B for a couple months, to be honest. Normally, and then I started logging on once in a while to do some things. I actually should go back to my base so I can make a new video, because I mean, I did do some additions to my base I never recorded and put on my channel. Kanye 2020. Hey man, a lot of people were trolling with that shit, but to be honest, dude, like, I bet Kanye would do better shit for this country than the fucking the two main choices we have. Obviously there's more than the two choices. It's just everyone's convinced that if you don't vote for those two choices that you're wasting your vote, so it's... Oh, the people are saying Future's backdoored now. I play on 2B because it's the biggest anarchy server. Not even because it's the oldest, it's the biggest. And because it's obviously got more history, which, I mean, I don't know, that's like a stupid corny played out thought, but it's a lot cooler to run around 2B and discover the destroyed ruin and look around at it. And Unity 2020, is that a client? Or never mind. Oh, for sure. Every server has history. There's no denying that. That's a great thing about Minecraft is, the game that looks like it's for kids, but it has PvP in it and it has grief in it, so... Yeah, honestly, I don't know why I've never really tried out the other Anarchy servers. I guess it's mostly because a lot of them are still stuck on 1.12 like 2B is, and I've already got time invested into 2B, so I just kind of go back to it. It's the, what's that, time sink fallacy or whatever? I can't remember it. Where the more time you sink into a certain server, the more inclined you feel like you have to play on it. Yeah, I would kill to discover a new dupe. I thought I had one figured out, and my friend someone I work with, who is my friend, but yeah, I found out he plays on here too, and him and I like met up and we kept trying to figure it out, and yeah, we couldn't figure it out. Is your Anarchy server on 1.12 or is it on a newer version of Minecraft? Because I think, it's honestly, that's like, I think that if I found an Anarchy server that was on a newer version, I would be more interested in it. Because I think I talked about it in one of my videos, but like the thing about 2B that, or one of the things that kind of led me to not like logging into 2B every day is I really gained I really started liking building bases and doing all that stuff, and 2B obviously just doesn't have the blocks that like vanilla has right now, or the current version of Minecraft. I really wish Mohang would update the server software so that the newer versions of Minecraft could hold bigger populations without like crazy amount of spigot and all that shit to hold its hand. Yeah, that's the hacking thing is like the main reason why I actually started playing on Anarchy servers, is because like I played on a faction server a really long time ago for a little bit, and I swear to God, someone, X-ray hacked to find my base. And I just kind of realized, I'm like, it's so hard for server-side plugins to detect hacks because all the hacks are done client-side. So it's like how, they have to do some blatantly obvious things to get caught, and that's very easily avoided if you're not stupid. So yeah, that's kind of that's the reason why I started playing on Anarchy servers, to be honest, because it's just fair, That way people are hacking, then you can just use the hacks and not feel like a piece of shit. I mean, I'm not dogging on people that hack on non-Anarchy servers, do you? But I'm not like the type of player that normally hacks in a video game. But this it just evens the playing field, to be honest. Yeah, oh definitely. It's the server software limitations. Mohang needs to get their shit together and add multi-threading and everything to the server infrastructure, because there's no reason why a processor can't generate the Minecraft world for certain players on different threads to increase the server population. At least I have a very minimal knowledge of coding and how it works. So maybe they can't. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But I feel like they could just take complete advantage of the fact that there's 128 core Threadrippers out there, and just have like each core or each thread or 128 thread rippers out there, 64 core 128 thread, and why they can't just take each one of those threads and have it like work for like 5 or 6 players, and like, and then they could have like hypothetically like 600 plus people on a server. Like, maybe, like I said, I have like a very minimal knowledge of coding. It's something I've just dabbled in, but I feel like that would be a possibility, because I think that's what MMORPGs pretty much do, if I recall. Oh, I got stuck in the ceiling for a second. All right, I don't know a whole lot about the Minecraft server plugins, because I've never really run a server before. I do know that, like, for example, I know, like, I watch a lot of the Hermitcraft videos, and I know that when they first started their current season, they were having a ton of issues with it, and then Exuma installed a plugin and they stopped having as many issues with the lag and the rubber banding and everything. I do know that software or plugins like that exist. I just honestly, like I said, I have such a basic knowledge of programming. Oh, I got a little hole. On. Oops. My sword. My pickaxe. How new are you to 2B? Have you actually like partially established yourself? Have you escaped spawn? I mean, my number one tip for anyone playing on 2B2T is download a hack client. Yeah, it took. So I was streaming on here two 2 days ago, 3 days ago. That was 3 days ago. I was streaming on here 3 days ago, and I got DCed, and my priority queue disappeared because I was streaming on here, and it was gonna be my first live stream or whatever on the channel. Because I mean, that's why most of you joined my or subscribed to my channels, because of this Minecraft and 2B. And I, like, 15-16 minutes into my stream, I got disconnected and my priority queue disappeared. And I sent House an email, and it took him, I didn't get a reply until last night. So House is pretty terrible when it comes to replying to people, to be honest. Oh, definitely Captain Jack. That's why I'm saying that, like, Mohang needs to, like, consider, like, building in multi-threading and not forcing a third party to make it like a spigot, like pandemic channels talking about. And I couldn't get up there. So I registered for Crowfall, and I see gotta pay $40 to get into the beta, which is something I'm totally willing to do, by the way. But currently, I just bought like a $2,800 mirrorless camera, which I'm gonna use for streaming, and I bought some accessories and another game for my Switch and a couple things. So I'm like, it's probably gonna be a month before I can. I mean, I could just pay for it, but I'd rather like work on some of these other expenses I just tacked onto my life before I just go drop into Crowfall. Yeah, it's a XT4 Fuji. It just came out like I think a few months ago. It shoots up in the 4K video and everything, so it should, and it has really good autofocus, so it should make for a good stream camera. I also like use cameras for taking pictures and stuff, so I mean I'm not just buying it for streaming. Otherwise I'd have just bought like an A600 Sony or some shit. But that, and I had to buy an Elgato cam link so I can get the actual 4K footage. Auto crystal is obviously really good if you're doing crystal PvP. But I mean, I would definitely put auto crystal on a toggle key so that you can turn it on and off when you know you're gonna be using it. Auto attack or kill R is very good for 2B2T. You just have to adjust the settings to, you know, because the server lags and. Oops, that looked like it was gonna turn into a hole in the middle, but I guess it didn't. I'm gonna be hitting the highway here in a couple thousand blocks. Come on, let me through. I don't want to dig through this frickin' wall. Oh, come on, stop rubber banding. I was not above where I can't be. What's over here? Here's a highway path right here. I'm gonna go up there and actually walk it. Take my way up there. How far is your base close to spawn, or is it? Because right now I'm pretty far from spawn, and I have no intentions of going back to spawn anytime soon. Right now, I need to at least get back to my base and set up an ender pearl so I can get back to my base easier. Because last time I accidentally, I thought I was far enough from the chunks so that it would quit loading, but I wasn't. Oh yeah, I'm definitely. I don't have a Discord right now. I probably should make one if I'm gonna start streaming on here more regularly. Like for streaming for the most part for me was just like something I do once in a while, but I want to focus more on it because it's easier than making videos, to be honest. That and I like interacting with people while I play games. I think it makes it a little bit more fun. Sorry everyone whose comments I don't get to. Yeah, I'm over 3 million away from spawn right now. It would take, yeah, I just use impact for at the moment. I'm gonna eventually try out Kami Blue and all that jazz. Oh, definitely. I definitely can record and stream at the same time. Phobos? Okay. I'll write that down. So far, people have recommended Cell Hack, Kami Blue, and Phobos. My issue with hacked clients that aren't Impact and is I know like Impact doesn't have a backdoor in it. So like I've always been really weary about just downloading a client and trying it, because I didn't want anyone to find my base, but I haven't been to my base in months, so. Well, you honestly, the best way to protect your base from chunk trails is to not venture away from your base. But, you know, like, that's not very fun, so I mean, honestly, I would never build a base and hope that it, with the idea that it's not going to be destroyed. And as far as X-ray texture packs versus X-ray hacks go, I honestly don't have much experience with X-ray texture packs, but I know X-ray hacks work really well. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, hacks definitely take up more system resources than just running the base client. Um, honestly, you can go like 500k overworld out from spawn and build a base, and it could be months to years before someone finds it. But obviously, every block farther you go out just increases your likelihood of not being caught. But also at the same time, the farther and farther you go out, the less and less people have traveled the world. So there's that too. So if someone can follow your path if they get lucky enough. Because like as you can see, like right now I'm in an area where no new chunks are generating, so I would know that someone's been here. I mean, obviously someone's been here because I'm walking down a 2x1 tunnel. But even if this tunnel wasn't here, if I was just like in a different spot, I could tell that someone had. Yeah, my friend at work who I found out plays on 2B2TL, so he's definitely more knowledgeable when it comes to hacking in Minecraft than I am. He's like he's given me some tips. He was the person that recommended Kami Blue to me actually. I'm a creature of habit. I've been using Impact since I started playing on here, so it's just taking me longer to make the switch than it probably should. Yeah, and that's another thing about Impact. Like people dog on it all the time, but it has the best built-in implementation of baritone of any of the clients I've used, and granted I have not used Future, but everyone tells me that Future is doesn't have as good of baritone implementation than Impact does. Yeah, I don't get the thing with Future is like so many like, well, I know what the thing with Future is. Fit fucking promotes it, and he's convinced, you know, and everyone's like, oh, Fit uses it, it's the only way you can do it. But whatever. Okay, so what's this? But like I always was able to use Impact just fine. And when I first started playing, WWE was really big because it was the client you used to do the donkey dupe. So So those are the it's like WWE and Impact are the two hack clients I have the most experience with, and I don't know what WWE's sitting at these days, but man, that client had a shitload of problems when I was using it, and I definitely would not main that client. These long tunnels, I don't know if this is gonna lead me to. Oh, the server's restarting? No. Oh, like, and that's fine. I know that they've released a couple patches that fixed the crashes, but there's a couple like really easy things you could do to crash WWE, and like that's fine if you have prio queue, but there'd be times I was on my alt and I'd accidentally crash my alt, and then I'm like right back to queue 500, 600 plus. Yeah, like when I joined 2B2T, my entire goal was the PvP. I was gonna be a PvPer, I was gonna grief bases, well, you know, grief factions, and sorry, my dog's barking. I was gonna grief factions and do all that jazz. But the lag kind of makes PvP not the most fun thing in the world, I guess. I'm just backwards now. I'm gonna go try to hit the highway. But yeah, anyways, I joined the play of PvP, and then I started working on my base and like made a couple videos around it. And even like it wasn't even really the community's response to like my base I was building or whatever. I just kind of realized I like building in Minecraft a lot more than I realized. Oh, really? Yeah, beds are definitely dangerous. A lot of people I've actually killed someone on 2B with a bed before. So, I mean, the only downside to beds though is they don't stack, so you can only carry so many of them on you at once, but it's definitely way easier to get a bed than to get crystals if you haven't found a dupe stash with them. Oh, you got the people in chat whining because the server's going down. They have to go back to queue. Feel bad for them. I know what it's like. I am a lone wolf at the moment. I was thinking about starting my own faction when I had the goal of PvP in mind, but then I started working on my base and I haven't really even thought about joining a faction, to be honest. A lot of it seems just like you're putting yourself in the fucking path of a bunch of unnecessary drama, which, I mean, that happens on every Minecraft server. Come on, go away, lava. But no, I have not joined a group. I've been thinking about it, especially if I start playing like multiple times a week, because I still am playing World of Warcraft, and I'm gonna be looking into Crowfall here in a few weeks when I have the extra money to drop on the beta. Yeah, I have my friend at work that plays, but he plays with one of his friends, and I could probably meet up with those guys and do stuff with them. But I also have like I have a really big build I want to do. I'm eventually gonna go find a spot and start working on it. I'll probably build on stream, and I'm pretty sure someone will find it by, you know, using whatever program it is to figure out where on the seed I am, but Phobos is the one that has the bed hack in it? Okay, that's good to know. Hopefully I can hit the highway before the server goes down. Also, thanks everyone who has joined and watched and chatted and everything. You guys definitely made, like, I mean, I'd be doing this whether you guys are here or not, but definitely makes it more entertaining. If I knew the server was only going to be down a couple minutes, well, actually, I'll just hang out for a few minutes after and see if the server is only down for like five minutes. But if it's down for an hour, I'm gonna cut the stream and probably go play some WoW or Smash Brothers. Hey man, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'll send you a Discord invite. I'm gonna start going down. I want to hit the highway before the server dies. Faction servers have non-vanilla plugins in them normally, so that like factions can claim territory, and then there's like anti-grief mechanics built into claimed territory and stuff. Anarchy servers just have no rules. I mean, like, obviously, like, there's anti-hacks installed that make hacking more difficult on anarchy servers, but you're not going to get banned for hacking or really doing anything, except for maybe making a leg machine. I think that's the only thing that I've like consistently seen on anarchy servers get people banned is making leg machines. But at the same time, that's something you're never going to hear me argue against. Not that I'm against people making leg machines. You do whatever you do whatever you think makes Minecraft fun, and if ruining people's experience is what makes Minecraft fun for you, all the power to you. Because, you know, I mean, ganking people and blowing up their bases is so. Basically, on an anarchy server, you're just not going to get banned. Yeah, I've built a leg machine on a friend server before. I'm not going to pretend like I haven't. One that tosses armor stands around that are full of crap, enchanted crap. Good times. 2B just has like an extremely toxic community in it that has this idea that the server is like some precious little gem that they have to protect from the masses, and I'll never understand the mentality, you know. Like they're you need a population in order to enjoy a server. If the server had 2 people on it, who would want to play on it? Oh, they definitely do. They, like I said, they act like they've discovered this. Oh, there goes the server. I'll just sit here and BS with you guys for a few minutes in case it comes back up. So, okay, so you want... I mean, you could, TNT cannons aren't like pointless on 2B. You're just better off using TNT to blow stuff up though, because you don't need to make a TNT cannon to blow stuff up. The main reason on faction servers you would build a TNT cannon is because you can't place TNT on someone else's property. So you build a TNT cannon that launches the TNT at their base. But then there's faction servers that just have anti-grief mechanics, period, that it won't allow that to work either, so... Anyways, some tips for 2B. Like I said, the number 1 tip I would give someone is to download a hacked client. It's like the best quality of life improvement you can do for playing on any Anarchy servers. Just get a hack client. Number 2 would be to look for a dupe stash. Prio queue is definitely worth it if you play on the server a lot. You know, if you only play on it a couple times a month and you don't mind sitting in queue, you know, and you play other games while you're sitting in queue, and I mean, I would say that it's probably not worth it. I'm gonna send you a friend invite here, Jack, because it's not like I'm not here doing, or it's not like I'm playing the game right. I sent it. All right, I'll add you too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a Discord server here. Doesn't make it way easier for me to do this. Thanks, man. I try to I know what it's like to watch a streamer that just stares at their computer and doesn't interact with people. So I mean, I try to do my best to entertain you guys. One of the better ways to do that is definitely by acting with y'all. Yeah, that's a good way of dealing with like machines, is just posting the chords and letting the players go do their thing. Well, Snurfkin, honestly, if the server resets while you're in queue, that's like one of the biggest blessings you could ever be handed. Because if you're using a client that has reconnect like I am, or if you know it's gonna be a short reconnect, you can just spam reconnect like this. And like there's a higher chance that you're gonna end up way lower in the queue position than you were before. Um, there really is no speed hack on 2B anymore. Entity speed was patched out. The only speed hack is pretty much having an elytra. Well, Snurf can honestly, like, I recommend downloading one. I don't know if there's like a moral high ground that you stand on with using hacks in video games, because trust me, I'm kind of the same way. I've never I I hacked one time when I was 14 years old on a Counter-Strike server. This was actually when it was still 1.6 or whatever, back before Steam existed. But the server was a hack server. It was a server where people would use hacks and everything, kind of like 2B. So I mean, that one time I hacked when I was 14, and then fast forward to 34 when I started playing on here, which was last year, is the second time I've ever hacked in a video game. And you know, if the server allows for hacking, you're not doing anything immoral. In all honesty, if you play multiplayer Minecraft, like there's at least a couple people hacking, and what those people are probably supporting a group. So even though that group isn't hacking, they have a person hacking in the group and they know about it. So if that's the reason why you're not downloading a hack client, I just not even worry about it. You're not downgrading yourself as a gamer by using a hack on a server that allows for hack. Exactly, like Lucino said, you're at such a huge disadvantage if you're not hacking on an anarchy server. That's the whole point of the server, is just, it's honestly the most even playfield you'll ever experience. Yeah, okay, Technoblade is a different story. Have any of you seen the 36K tournament video he fucking put out like a week ago? That video made me laugh so hard, dude. I would love to see Technoblade pop on an anarchy server with hacks. Like, he would be unstoppable. I I'm not great at Smash. Like, I honestly, the last time I played Smash Brothers is when, was it Smash Brothers Brawl or Melee? The one for the Wii. So like, when I bought my Switch like 4 days ago, because the Walmart here in town that I live had 4 in, and it was like the window of opportunity to get one, so I bought one. So I'm like, and I don't play fighting games either, so I'm really rusty. Well, I mean, trolling people is an internet pastime. It's like, who doesn't like trolling? Especially if you're getting a reaction, then it's worth it. Like, a lot of people try to troll me in my videos, and they put certain comments, and I used to like respond to them, and then I realized by responding to them I was fueling the fire. So then I'm like, well, maybe I'll just heart react every comment that comes out. And again, I was just adding fuel to the fire because I was giving them a response. So now I just ignore them because it's stupid, and they're only posting it because they know that in the past I would reply to the comments, and it is what it is. Best way to defeat a troll is to ignore them. Oh, there was this dude on 2B a couple months ago, and I was playing, who I was destroying, and they fucking logged out. And then they log back in and they're talking shit to this other person. I'm like, dude, you just fucking combat logged on me an hour ago, man. I'm like, you can't talk shit. He's like, I didn't combat log, I lagged. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you magically disconnected when you hit 2 hearts. I'm like, you have your fucking combat logger on. Don't lie. Honestly, no. Because, I mean, surviving isn't hard. It just puts you at an extreme. It's the thing is like hacking pretty much gets around all the like the tedious parts of Minecraft. Like, who wants to dig the fucking mineshaft tunnels that you dig in survival Minecraft to get diamonds when you can just turn on an X-ray, get diamonds? Like, the thing is you're speeding yourself towards end game or having the blocks you need to build the bases you want. So, and that's, I mean, I wouldn't say that that makes you a worse Minecraft player because you do that. That and like it gives you better situational awareness. I mean, and the thing is that the other people are gonna know where you are, like when you're way down underground, because there's tracer hacks. So why? I mean, like, there's if you don't know someone's above you and they know that you're below them, I wouldn't say that like makes you a less skilled player. It just makes you a less informed player. Like I said, man, like whatever mental barriers in your head about hacking, like it's completely irrelevant to an anarchy server like this because that's what it's designed for. But I mean, I understand. There's nothing wrong with playing vanilla on an anarchy server. You're just like everyone in chat has said, you're just putting yourself at such an extreme disadvantage that. Oh, is it back up? I wasn't even looking. I've just been watching chat. Sweet. I'm happy I didn't end the stream then, because I want to at least stream some 2B for. I want to stream at least for 2 hours. Oh yeah, we're back, boys. And I'm right next to the highway. Honestly, man, I'm like so far from spawn that it would take us so long to get together and meet up. And like, I'm gonna also be completely honest, like PvPing on this server is like really unenjoyable 99% of the time. Like the last PvP fight I was in, it was so laggy I couldn't even like hit someone with my sword. And yeah, I resulted to using crystals and whatnot, but they just like got away from me, so I couldn't even like kill them. All right, I am gonna dig up to the highway. Technically, you could, but the main baritone bots, especially the ones that were featured in Fit's video where he talks about the bot invasion, which Fit's so fucking hyperbolic. That's a custom baritone client that someone else is working on. It's not the main baritone client. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, if you look at the videos that Fit makes, he makes really high quality videos. Like, I would aspire to make videos as good as he does someday. His problem is he just fucking is so hyperbolic and blows everything out of proportion, and once you've played it, and like, you know, like I said, anyone who enjoys his videos, like, I don't blame him. He makes really high quality Minecraft videos. He makes better Minecraft videos than a lot of other Minecraft YouTubers. But he just he's like watching fucking CNN or Fox News. He just blows everything so out of proportion, and it's just kind of, I understand why the community hates him so much. I have no idea how to do baritone building either, and honestly, that's something I've been meaning to look into because I want to start making map arts. That's actually the reason why I'm so far from spawn, is I was eventually gonna plop down in an area and learn how to do all the map art shit. Okay, I'm like, where the hell is the highway above me? I know there's a map art community Discord. I just kind of ruined the highway a little bit. I'm gonna fix her up. Yeah, same. I pretty much use baritone for her when I'm mindlessly traveling down the highway. Cool thing is I can just play my Switch while I run down the highway now. Actually, I want to go farther from spawn. I started running the wrong way. Yeah, I'm not a baritone master. Oh wait, what's that? There's a little side path here. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I did play on Sal's server for a little bit while it was up. I played on it for like the first 3 days, and there was like the server was crashing so much that I didn't stick to playing it. I wish it would have stayed, or I wish it would have been more. Oh, we got a portal here. What's the? Let's check her out. See what's behind this. Okay, so we've got some netherite down there. No, I never played on. I can't remember the old Anarchy server I played on a long time ago. It doesn't exist anymore. But this was like I would say when Minecraft was still in beta. Alright, I need to turn off Obsidian because it's just gonna be annoying in the overworld. I'm gonna fly around the overworld for a little bit here and see if I can find a line. Oh, come on. Come on, Lich. There we go. Okay, this is new chunk. Okay, looks like this... Oh, never mind. Thought I found a line. Are you talking about priority queue? Because, yeah, if you're looking for priority queue, you have to go to the website and pay for it. Otherwise, I don't think you can buy into staff on the server. Also, if you really want to like hide your base really well, when the server is super laggy like this is the best way to do it. Cause oh, no, I'm rubber banding back, damn it. Cause sometimes you can get yourself to like fly without loading chunks. First time I played on 2B was about a year ago. I have a video on my YouTube channel where I'd make a sign with the date because I was a noob and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a sign saying I made it to 100k without dying on my first time, and then the date or whatever. It's so cringy to look back on and like and think about, but I was pretty new. I was extremely excited to find fucking one of Alpha's 32k swords too and everything. I was your stereo. See, like right there, how I had that big skip. That's the best way you can like go and hide a base, but I don't think I'm gonna find anything out here, so I'm gonna go back that portal. But yeah, it was in August last year sometime was the first time I played on this server. Oh, you're looking for kits? You can't, there's the only way to get kits on this server is to ask people and hope that there's someone that's generous enough to help you out, or find a dupe stash. Turn on portals. What's portals under? Did render? Oh wait, I can search. Yeah, I don't see a portal exploit. An exploit, okay. Oh, derp. It was underneath my chat. I didn't see it. I got it. Uh, 2B, don't do this to me. Let me go. Oh, I'm rubber banding so hard. I gotta land. On house, you just reset the server. Why is this doing this to me? Oh, okay. I haven't been portal trapped in so long. I kind of forgot about that exploit. Well, apparently I stuck in a loop here because I can't land. Yeah, this is terrible. Just let me land. Crazy, he just freaking restarted the server. Why is this rubber banding so bad? I will not say those words. I refuse to say that line. Well, it seems like I'm stuck in an infinite loop here, guys. I can't land. I'm gonna try disconnecting and reconnecting. It is definitely. I'm number 1 in queue, so this shouldn't take long. Oh, I lost connection to the server. Okay. I'm gonna have to sit here for a minute. No, I haven't watched the Doctor Strange movie. They're making a new one too. I need to get caught up on the Marvel movies. I've been so bad about watching like movies over the last 5 years. The last movie I seen was was Infinity War. I haven't even seen the second Infinity War, even though I know everything that happens, because obviously. I think I heard about that part actually, where you get stuck in a loop. I have friends that are super into the Marvel movies and have been reading Marvel comics their entire life, so they pretty much tell me everything that happens. But I mean, I still need to watch the movies. I like I like Doctor Strange. Try this again. There we go. Oh, I'm still rubber banding. I'm gonna eat a gapple. Oh, I thought it stopped. Most of my friends were super into the Marvel comics, but I mean, obviously, people like Batman and Superman too, so. Well, it seems like I kind of bugged out right now, guys, unfortunately. I personally, my favorite superhero was always Batman. I don't think toggling hacks on or off is gonna fix anything. What I can try to do is connect on a vanilla client and see if that fixes it. Only time I'll ever use a vanilla client is if I'm like in a situation like this. I don't even have a 1.12 vanilla client anymore. Never mind, I do. Well, I guarantee it's the server, but I'm gonna try. It's just crazy because House literally just reset the server a half hour, you know, like 20 minutes ago. Not even half hour ago, probably. I agree, but at the same time, like, as far, I don't know what the server is running on now, but I know it was running on like a 999K or what 900 whatever, like one of the best Intel processors you could get on the market a year ago. And I'm pretty sure he's running it on some of the best hardware you can get. It's just, you know, it's the limitations of the Minecraft server client. Mohang needs to just, like, there's a lot of people that like want 1.17 to be the cave update. They want it to do all these things. I want 1.17 to be a server update where they literally redo the server code. They add multi-threading. Yeah, exactly. Minecraft servers are just shit. Like I said, I really hope 1.17 is a multiplayer update. And by a multiplayer update, I mean they completely restructure the server code and make it playable. There we go. The vanilla client worked. Okay, so gonna disconnect. Yeah, it is really dumb. And it's super dumb when you like consider things like Threadripper exist. Like Threadripper has there's a 64 core 128 thread Threadripper out there. Can you imagine if Minecraft was multi-threaded and used all 128 threads? Like even if you were only running like 2 players on each thread, that's 256 players. That's more than 2B can currently handle. And I'm pretty sure that you could handle more than 2 players per thread. So one of my hacks is definitely causing the problem. It might be the portal hacks. That's the newest thing I turned on. Yeah, I would love to come visit your base, man, but like it would take me 6-7 hours of traveling. Yeah, it's public. I would love for a biome update, and I'd also love for the cave update, especially since they added the multi-layer biomes. That'd be which is actually the reason why I think the update or the next update is going to be the cave update, because they added the multi-layer biomes, like I said. But that's why during the Minecon last year, that's why I voted for the mountains, and a lot of people were upset because they wanted the boat with the chest in it. But they the mountains in this game have not changed that much. Actually, like mountain generation used to be better in beta, because I'm gonna turn off the portal exploits. I think that's what's doing this. It is. I refuse to play Valorant because of the anti-cheat they have on there. Not because I cheat or anything, but because it's essentially a backdoor into your computer, and all it's going to take is one hacker to figure out the backdoor, and every Valorant player is going to be vulnerable to their computer being taken over, and I'm not willing to do that. If they made the anti-cheat to the like to be less invasive or have less control over your computer to the point where it couldn't be turned into a rootkit, I would definitely try it out. But Oh, I found a fucking water temple. It's like CS:GO, but you have like ultimates and special powers. To be honest, that Rogue Company game looks more appealing to me than Valorant does. I was watching Summit play that a couple weeks ago. Rogue Company, it looked pretty interesting. Fall Guys, I that game is definitely interesting looking. How much is Fall Guys? I haven't even opened up Steam to look. If Fall Guys is like it's 15 bucks, oh shit, dude, I'll pick that up. I'll buy that and I'll stream Fall Guys tomorrow if you guys want me to, cuz I'm definitely want to check that game out. Looks fun. Oh, pounds not dollars, so it's probably like 20 bucks in American. American Mooney. 20 bucks ain't bad. Yeah, I could definitely afford a $20 game. Yeah, I'll pick up Fall Guys and I'll stream that tomorrow for a bit. Cuz I want to try to get this character to back to my base. I want to get back to my base and actually I don't even want to get back to my I mean I do, but I don't need to get back to my base to do what I wanted. I want to start a new mega build and I want to build it on stream. Even though I know it's going to put me at total risk and someone's going to find it and blow it up eventually, and I'm okay with that, but I do want to start a mega build stream. I I never I never used the 32k in PvP before, but I do kind of agree with you on that. With the way how the server lags, 32k is made, like non-crystal PvP viable, and pretty much at this point, like the only way you can like guarantee you're hurting someone is through crystal PvP. Kind of sad. Man, this lag. How is the server like so bad after 40 minutes? Oh, for sure. Yeah, like I have strength pots, I'm pretty sure. I don't have any out. But in one of these shulkers I have strength pot. So apparently it doesn't want to let me go through this portal. Yes, I have a dupe stash. It's at my main base. Hey, how you doing, Jingle? I don't. There's been a couple dupes that popped up when I was gone, but they seem like they required a lot of effort in order to pull off. But the last dupe that I used was the donkey dupe with the WWE client. That's the last one I've known of. I'm doing pretty good, except for the fact I can't go through this end portal or nether portal. There we go. Third time's a charm. It's at 12 right now, which doesn't make sense because that took way too long. The mic I'm using is an Audio Technica. Audio Technica 2035. I think it's like $100. It's a XLRM mic, so you need to get either a mixer or a